Yep.
Cool. Yo, what's going on, guys? Bringing you a very special episode. Well, it's a VDL Week 8 match between the Norwegian Darmanitans and the Pacific Slowbros. I've got Matrix with me, coach of the Welsh Waylord. Say what's up, man.
Yo, guys, it's me, Matrix.
So,
yeah, doing all right.
Okay, looking at the matchup here, quick thoughts before the game starts.
So Otto, I can't see the top one he's brought up. He's got Arcanine, Virizion, Thunderous. The looks of things, Gigalith does pretty well. What's that top one that he's brought? Ooh, yeah, Gigalith matches up pretty well against most of these mons here. It's got coverage against most of them. Interesting that he's brought Absol.
Choice band Absol.
Yeah. It's got the redirection with Togepi, Gallade, and the Dragapult combo. Gallade and Dragapult's really strong. And he's bringing Absol on the back.
Maybe it was for
yeah, I see.
Palisand.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I can see how Gigalith does well here. Cobbleberry on the Gallade. That's smart. Then you've got, let's see, Sneasel. Otto's kind of hard to predict what he will do.
Yeah, it's difficult. So this is a literal clash of champions. Obviously, Kalopsia,
yes,
Season 2 champion. Also, Season 3 champion. I think it's the first time they've played, at least in the VDL.
It is. And I need it for me, because of the Darmanitans are in the same division I am, and they're just below me. If the Pacific Slowbros win, then it allows it better for me. And yeah, so I'm kind of rooting for the Slowbros here. But we get the Gallade Gigalith lead as we see, which I imagine's got coaching on the Gallade. And the Tornadus with the I'm not sure what.
Oh, he's maxing the Gigalith right off the bat.
Yeah, like I could see why he would. Oh, he doesn't have coaching. Interesting. So it is justified. So what's interesting about this is that Gigalith is quite confident to max in a way, but also because of it matches up so well against some of the Slowbros other mons in his team. Like it's got a super effective move against 5 out of the 6.
Right, right. We've still got a sore throat, by the way. Do we see
don't worry.
Thunderous switching out or going for a substitute here?
I don't think it would switch out. It might go for something else. It's Max Rapidash, I imagine. I'd be surprised if
it's Dynamax Rapidash.
Yeah.
What we see here.
I could imagine a Max Starfall into the.
Oh yeah, of course, into the
Gallade. Yeah. And I don't know what the Thunderous would do here.
Do you think it's pranks to them since it didn't max?
You wouldn't want to risk setting off a weakness policy into the Gigalith, so it wouldn't be going for a superpower. It could be pranks. I'm just trying to figure out what pranks move it would use in this situation. I don't know. Maybe Rain Dance?
Protect.
Oh, Protect.
Gallade protects as well.
Gallade protects, yeah.
Do you see the Starfall?
Yeah,
going
Max Starfall
into
into the. Yeah, which is kind of what I expected here. Does big damage.
How much damage does this Steel Spike do you think? Life Orb on the Rapidash.
Steel Spike into this could one shot. Yeah, it was close.
Just short.
It was actually quite a smart read by the Darmanitans because he could have gone in for the Thunderous quite easily there.
So now next turn Rapidash is probably going to go down to his own Life Orb plus Sand, unless it finds a way to change the weather.
Which the Thunderous, if it was running Rain Dance, it could do, but I doubt he is. I don't think the Rapidash has any way of changing weather. That's I would expect Otto to be running.
The,
So
yeah. Just noticed there that the Darmanitans team is very weak to Fairy. Fairy. The Absol Dragapult Gallade.
yeah, and the Steel Spike. Because I know this Rapidash will be running max Steel Spike as well, so it does well against a Gigalith that doesn't max in front of you. And at this point, the
Double protect.
Slowbro still arch.
Hello, double protect. What?
Wow.
Swagger Lung.
Oh, that's pretty smart. Swagger on the Misty Terrain.
The Misty Terrain,
means
of course.
So it gets the attack boost. So I see what that's pretty smart. Okay, so it's going to be max Quaking the Gigalith instead of
Doesn't even do 50.
max Steel Spike.
Life Orb's can take itself out, right?
Yeah, should do.
Or no, the Sand will.
Yeah, but the Darmanitans always target the Thunderous there because if they know that with the Sand and the Life Orb, it would KO the Rapidash.
So we see Kalopsia going 2-0 up here in game 1.
What's his other mod? I expect Virizion to be in the back.
Yeah, you probably need more than one option for Gigalith, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think Virizion comes in the back. Yeah, there's Virizion. I don't know what his other mon could be though.
Arcanine.
I was wondering if Arcanine would come. Probably Intimidate. Yeah.
Looking good for the Darmanitans right here.
It is. It
Just
is.
gonna fire off a
However,
Rockfall.
Rockfall into the Arcanine is pretty safe, to be
Air
honest.
release, nice little attack on Glade.
Exactly, and that's why the Gallade's pretty good as well as a max option in some cases with a beat up. They like max airstream to get the speed boost, be outspeeding.
Do we think a crit Leaf Blade could take Gigalith out from here? Gigalith's in.
No. I don't think so.
Oh wait.
Well, it goes through crit,
Ooh.
and then Arcanine would have. The Arcanine won't be able to take it out from here.
Special. Takes out Glade.
Yeah. Okay, so Gallade goes down. But this Arcanine's going to go down here. I think this is a win for the Darmanitans. Quite confident here because the Slowbros have already just taken out one of the Darmanitan mons, and this Virizion is at minus. Yeah, 3v1. Virizion's at -1. Is that a physical Dragon Bolt or a special one?
See, it does have a Haban, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's got Haban Berry and it's supportive, but it's also got Acrobatics.
Ah, nice.
It's pretty clever for this Virizion. Trying to think what the Haban Berry's for. What has Otto got again? What's the Dragon type?
A -1 Acrobatics should do quite a lot here, if not just knock it out.
Yeah, I expect the Gigalith to go down, but because of it, I think Otto wouldn't want to reveal too much for what he's got, so he'd just go for another close combat into the Gigalith. And then Acrobatics should KO the Virizion. Could it be -2? Yeah, sorry.
It does just take it out.
Yeah.
So,
If it was
Colossus takes game 1.
Yeah, pretty confidently as well. Like that Gigalith put in so much work.
How does Otto adapt here then?
Well, he sees this Gigalith as a major threat. And I think he's got to try and focus a way around that and not bring as many mons that could be weak to the Gigalith set. The only issue is that he's got like every mon but that Virizion is weak to that Gigalith set. So maybe he leans a little bit more into the Virizion.
Yeah, that makes sense. He didn't clock the item on it, or he only saw Rockfall Steel Spike. Rockfall and Steel Spike. So, not a lot of info to go on.
But he does know it's not weakness policy because he hit it with a close combat and it didn't activate.
Yeah.
So he can either be a little bit more confident targeting this Giglith with with some attacks, like because I think he would have been a bit more reserved to begin with. But obviously that Max Quake with the Rapidash is when he learned that it wasn't weakness policy.
Also, Kalopsia's team is completely physical.
Yeah, that is
Quick boosts not really necessary.
I can see a Sneasel Virizion lead coming from Otto here.
Yeah.
I don't know if Otto really made any mistakes in that game one. I think that Gigalith would just applied so much offensive pressure. The other thing is that both teams here, the Darmanitans were obviously fighting for a higher seed place, so he's going to be fighting hard. But the Slowbros are already confirmed top seed, so he doesn't want to be revealing all his tricks against the Darmanitans in case he needs to be facing him in a later on in the playoffs.
Which
plus
we know Otto would have already thought about.
Yeah, and this is exactly what I'm thinking. The Togepi Gigalith lead, and I can see this being good because of the Darmanitans know in this position that if he wants to lead into the Virizion, then he would lead Virizion Sneasel, and leading Togepi next to the Gigalith really helps. Yeah, to stop the beat up mode, which is the mode that I would expect the Slowbros to be bringing up front in this second game. So I think the Darmanitans have done the lead I would do if I was them.
He really wants to bring this Choice Band Absol, huh? So, game 2. Let's see how the Slowbros adapt.
This Gigalith is bulky though.
Sneasel Arcanine.
Okay. But we know that it's not beat up on it, which makes sense in a way because it drops the attack on the Gigalith, but maybe he wanted to go for a Will-O-Wisp with the Arcanine, but now that Togepi's there. But fake out into the Togepi. So I do expect that... What?
Robin Hand Rock Slide?
Yeah. Either Helping Hand Rock Slide or Protect Rock Slide.
That doesn't stop the Will-O-Wisp.
Yeah, but the fake out would move before.
Oh yeah, would anyway, wouldn't it? Yeah.
So I expect like fake out to come off the Sneasel, but I suppose the safe play is to go for the follow me in case he doesn't go for fake out. But given this lead, that's what I'd expect Otto to do here. So like part of me is like maybe he switches Gigalith out. But...
It's gone for the follow me. Dynamax Arcanine.
Okay.
We saw that it was special, and that Gigalith is a Slowbros. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, and the Slowbros don't know this yet. So maybe he goes for a... I don't know what the Arcanine's going to go for here. Steel Spike, maybe? I know it gets access to it, but it doesn't get special Steel Spike, so...
Weakness policy?
Oh, weakness policy Arcanine. Interesting. Thing is, though, weakness policy Arcanine to me isn't great. Getting it to +2 just isn't enough in most cases.
Certainly not an Assault Vest Gigalith.
Yeah, but unfortunately, obviously, the Slowbros don't know it's Assault Vest at this point.
Yeah.
I can see going for the Max Flare there to help with the weather change. Dragapult comes out here and just use Light Screen, I imagine.
It's the same as having a stand up. It's going for the Rock 4 anyway, actually. Yeah.
Just time. That's what I'd do. I just don't know. I think he's got it. Maybe it's running Fake Tears Sneasel. So he could be going for Fake Tears into the Gigalith.
Would it be enough though?
With the Assault Vest, Possibly not. So I imagine the Arcanine's got max Quake.
Scorching Sands.
Yeah. If you're maxing it in front of a Gigalith, you must have.
Nice, cool.
There's the fake tears. But I don't think it's enough to KO because of that Assault Vest. Yeah, and there's max Quake.
And the light screen. Pretty
Yeah.
flash there.
I think this is where Otto realizes that this Gigalith is actually Assault Vest. Because he would know that even with a light screen boost, it should KO.
Scorpion goes down.
And yeah. So I think this is not. I don't think Otto really made any mistake. I think because he never actually gained that information from game 1, it really played into the Darmanitan's favor.
Well, it didn't go down.
Oh right, yeah. Jesus, Arcanine, bulky, but -1 Gigalith. Remember, Breaking Swipe. Yeah, Breaking Swipe will get the KO. I suppose the Arcanine either has some like max guard and seems to go for a triple axle into the Dragapult. Right, but then even with a max guard, Arcanine's going down to sand chip, so
Not looking good for the Slowbros.
yeah. If the Arcanine had lived on like 8 more health, I think it would have been okay. But just unfortunate. Because in that situation he was always going to go down to the sand anyway, so he might as well go for the attack, not knowing that the Dragapult has that foul play, nice. Obviously not knowing that the Dragapult has Breaking Swipe on it. Yeah, this Gigalith. I think the best tech that the Darmanitans brought was that Assault Vest. Because if it was with the standard weakness policy or something on the Gigalith there, it would have gone down.
Yeah.
You basically got a -2 Gigalith and special defense, plus a +2 Arcanine, and yeah, Gigalith usually would go down for sure there, but I mean it's not over yet because you've still got 2 weak mons on the other side of the field. The Thundurus could be running Thunder Wave and can paralyze the Dragapult to prevent it from outspeeding.
Looking at the switch here.
Is he? Which one is he looking at switching?
It makes
Gigalith
sense
for
for
Dragapult.
because you couldn't prank
Yeah.
Abstol. Like
Yeah.
all the way through. Yeah. You wouldn't throw a CC.
No. But you would throw a Leaf Blade into the... Okay, so...
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe he didn't trust that the Virizion was going to live in acrobatics from the Dragapult. But I don't know if that was the right play, because even then, like, he didn't target the Dragapult. So...
He was free to do whatever.
Yeah, the Dragapult would have been able to just do something the following turn anyway. Maybe the Thundurus wasn't running Thunder Wave. But if it was running Thunder Wave, it would have been better to Thunder Wave the Dragapult there, and Virizion could have attacked the Gigalith before the Dragapult could attack. But it was always going to be a hard situation, because this Dragapult's now in the back as well and was able to outspeed the Virizion. I think the Darmanitans made a good play to switch out the Dragapult because he covered most of his bases there. But it's kind of shocking to see that even at -2, this Gigalith didn't die to that Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
The Absol got absolutely wrecked there. Oh, crit. I don't think that. I don't know if that mattered. Absol's not just bulky
No, it's
summons.
really not. Made of glass.
But this Gigalith, yeah, I think it's GG. Because Dragon Ball just comes in from the back here, and the sand isn't even a point where it can KO. So even if it goes for a protect here. And this Gigalith is on 4 HP. Of course, that's why it lived. Light Screen was up
Yeah.
for the Thunderbolt. That makes sense. So he's got Assault Vest and Light Screen and what the Sandstorm.
Is the Wincon here double protect? Double protect.
No, only one turn of sand left. I don't think the sand. I think the sand goes away this turn.
Ah, there we are. Yeah.
So I don't think he has a win con. I think it's just GG at this point because the acrobatic doesn't miss it.
Wow, so there you have it.
Yeah. Yeah. The Darmanitans take apart the Season 3 victor. The Season 3 champion, the Slowbros. So.
And they were unbeaten up until this point. But
yeah.
There may have been an element of trying to hide tech, but can't take that away from Kalopsia. No,
he actually played really well. And I think the Darmanitans team matched up really well against the Slowbros. Like you saw like this Gigalith was doing with the coverage of rock and steel or rock and ground. It just covered for 5 out of the 6 mons that Otto and the Slowbros brought.
Mm-hmm.
And for that one mon that he did bring, which Relays on Gallade, Acrobatics on Dragapult, so he had that
coverage for Virizion.
That Virizion, yeah, exactly. So I think it was just really good prep on the Darmanitan side as well as like just really good plays.
Yeah, GG's to both of them. So I can only apologise for the one time I do commentary that my voice is gone. Hopefully we'll get another opportunity in playoffs.
Yeah.
But, thank you for coming on here with me, Matrix.
Yeah, it's been great to be here. Cheers for having us.
It was a great game. I'll be posting it on my channel for everyone to watch. So that's where you'll see it.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully we'll be back for more commentary at some point. So
yeah, for sure.
See you guys next time.